Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing something you've seen a fair few times, but we're twisting it up a little bit. Just freshen it up every now and then, you know? We are doing a 24-hour readathon, and I know you're like, Sky, you've done this so many times. How the hell can you be freshening this up? Well, let me tell you. I am going to be doing a ARC edition 24-hour readathon. So it's a 24-hour arcathon because your girl has got so many arcs. I'm falling behind a little bit due to reasons. So we need to get on my game. So what better than a 24-hour readathon challenge and a way to read as many books as possible and then getting my arcs done. Do you know what I mean? 3 for the price of 1 here, you know? We take it. Now, I am currently reading Shadowface. I say currently reading, I've read like the first chapter and it's due today. But I did email the author and let them know why it's not done today, and all was good. So that's my priority, is that one. And then I've got a bunch of other arcs that I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know which ones we're gonna be doing really. Realistically, I said Shadowface is my priority, and then I'm gonna do Nocturne by Karina Halle because that is already released. We did have a tight turnaround, which is why a little bit after. So I want to do that one because I am on her team as well. So I want to make sure that that's also a priority to get that done. And then I've got a load more. I had more come in whilst I'm out, so let me just... So I have Veiled Calls at Twilight, You Can Run, Ruin and Deeply Examined. Those are all due next week, so those would then be on my next list of priority. What order I read them, we'll wait and see. And then I also have Heavy, Heartless, Game and Your Pucking Mum, plus some other ones, but those ones kind of start leading into next month, so we're not in too much of a rush for reading those ones. But yes, that is where we're at. I do have as well, hang on, Taming the Heart by Miss Elliot Rose. That one's not, I want to get read before the end of the month, which is when it releases on the 29th, but I do want to read the first 2 books first and read them in order. They are interconnected standalone, so you don't have to read the series in order, but me being me, we must. It is a must, it must be done. So that is also on there, but my focus is the other arcs and how this goes. This is great fun. But yeah, so Shadowface is our first priority on the one we are focusing on, and then Nocturne, and then we're gonna just go from there a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna go with the flow and all that. If you guys do enjoy this and you want to see another one, let us know, and I can make this a nice little fun every now and then when I fall behind, which, let's be very realistic, is gonna happen a lot, and that's okay. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It is just gone 6. I'm probably going to start this at 6:30. My plan is to start this at 6:30 and go all the way to 6:30 tomorrow is the plan. We're going straight, if possible. If I do end up falling asleep or anything, then obviously I will add the time on at the end. But yeah, 24-hour arcathon, 6:30 today to 6:30 tomorrow. I've set my corner up here, my little reading chair. I've got plenty of Monster, I've got plenty of energy drink, plenty of fizzy, plenty of snacks. We're gonna give this a go and hopefully get through these arcs. Yeah, they just keep appearing, and I'm like, one of them I generally don't even remember applying for, and Moore's like, well, clearly you did, and I'm like, well, clearly I did, but I don't no recollection at all, as you do. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, this is gonna be entertaining. I'm not gonna sit and chat with you guys much more. Get myself together, get myself sorted, and I will come back to you guys somewhere in this 24-hour readathon. So it's 9:35, my phone's over there, hang on. Yeah, it's 9:35. We have 20 hours, 16 minutes and 31 seconds left of this readathon. Now, time to it didn't go to plan. I didn't start at 6:30, like I said. I started just gone 10 o'clock, and then I was pausing it when I wasn't reading, and then I also kind of went to bed at about 4ish because I had a really sharp pain come along here on the side of my head. So I went and had some sleep, and then I woke up about 8ish, but I haven't done any reading since. I've kind of just chilled out a little bit, kind of got a vibe on whether my head was going to start hurting again or something else was going to play up. I'm kind of just trying to figure out my body for the day. My back does hurt, but when doesn't it hurt? So that's normal. But yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, things didn't really go to plan. I started later and obviously had to stop for my head. So we've, like I said, we've got 20 hours and 60 minutes left. So we're just gonna keep going like this for now. I'm gonna get myself ready for the day. We're gonna get back up here cozy, and we're just gonna carry on reading and just try to smash out as much as we can. In Shadowface, I got to page 186, 41%. I started on chapter 2. I was like 22 pages into it, so not too bad, but a decent amount. I'm enjoying it. It's not bad. There's just a few things that have not quite added up in the writing, and I was on call to more, so more is my witness to this. At 58 pages, I confirmed that I had 3 theories at 58 pages, because I'd already been thinking about them. At 58, I looked them in with more. I didn't tell her what they were, because she's got an arc for this book too, so she's reading this book. So I looked in them. By where I'm at 186, well, one I was confirmed at 98 pages, one was confirmed at 137 pages, and then one was confirmed the next page after that. So I'm really hoping there's going to be a twist, and like something's not going to be what I think it is, because if those kind of things were already kind of confirmed that early on, I don't know. I'm like trying to figure out then what the rest of this book is going to be. Well, I know it's going to be. I like know kind of like what the storyline plot kind of thing is, and I can imagine what's going to be happening. But these things feel like kind of things that maybe should have just been dragged out a little bit longer, a little bit more mystery to them, and then kind of being revealed. I don't know. I was just a little bit like more knows my reactions. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like every time my theories were being confirmed, I was like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, it's great. You guys have popped on my dark romance shelf because it was like the perfect filming spot for where I was at. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. The characters aren't too bad. MMC's, he's okay. FMC's okay. She's alright. She's okay. She's a little bit annoying. She's a little bit rude to some people. She does have a bit of a stick up her ass at times. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at as we're standing on that one. But like I said, it's not a bad book. I am enjoying it. It's just those things have just pissed me off a little bit. But yeah, I know this is like, I bet it's been cut off this shot, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the day, get myself sorted, and then we're gonna get back in this chair and we're just gonna read and read and read. This book is 441 pages, so I have about just under 260 pages to go. So hopefully I can finish this, depending on how quick it takes me to get ready, by about 12:30, 1, give or take, because I'm not rushing for it. With arcs, I definitely pace them out a bit longer, reading wise, because I don't want to miss anything. I need to take all in and kind of grasp things and the real little bits. So I kind of slowed down my reading pace with arcs a bit, and then we're going to tackle the next one. So I'm going to get my journal down as well so I can write my reviews as soon as I finish this, so I don't forget anything. Then we're going to quickly type up the review, get that done so that I can get up today, and then yeah, move on to the next one, which I'm going to do Nocturne. Gonna squeeze that one in. Should I really, considering I've got more that's due next week? You know, but I'm going to, because why not? But yeah, that's what's happening. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna stop yabbing. I will come back to you guys later on. So you guys need to go on charge. Jeez, it's 1:32. We have 17 hours and 38 minutes and 41 seconds left of this readathon, and I've just made it to 298, 67%. So I've not finished around the time I thought, but to be fair, I did start this a little bit later this morning than planned. It took me a little bit longer to get ready, and then me and my mum are catching up and chatting. But that sounds crazy, like we live in the same house but we wake up in the morning, catch up and chat. We do talk to each other, believe it or not. But yeah, I am still really enjoying this. We've kind of got little bits kind of happening and coming along and stuff, like not too crazy if I'm honest. It's kind of settled a little bit, but I do think we're now kind of building back up to something happening. We've had a few more little revelation-esque kind of things, like a few more connections being made, and that Summer's just become aware of a situation involving MMC. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I don't really have too much to say. The writing is really easy and I am kind of like flying through it, so I don't have too much. There has been some spicy scenes, like some spicy scenes, but honestly it's not actually been anything crazy. It's quite tamed, I would say, personally, in that aspect. I personally would say it's definitely been a bit tamed. I wouldn't say it's been absolutely crazy and insane, but yeah, I am enjoying it. Like I said earlier, I'm just a little bit miffed off about the theories and stuff that I guessed. I am hoping something's going to come up and it's going to be like some twist and turn revelation kind of thing, but who knows, but yeah, like I said, I got sprints at 3. I'm starting them, so I got about an hour and 25 minutes until those start, so I am gonna obviously continue reading a bit more and I'll update you guys just before I go on. You guys are literally about to die, so I'm gonna put you guys on charge, and yes, I will update you guys just before I go on and where I'm at. Hey, so you would have seen the time that it was when I finished Shadowface. Well, what time is left? I think it was like 15 hours and something left when I finished Shadowface. I've given it a 4.25. I enjoyed it. It is good. It's a nice easy read. The writing flows really nicely. You fly through it. The characters are interesting. There's definitely a lot of intricate layers to them. I definitely started connecting more with Summer when she started opening up a little bit more and becoming a little bit more free, I guess is the word we're gonna go with on this one. A little bit more free, a little bit more open. That's when I could really start to connect to her, because I felt like we were finally kind of getting her true self. Like, obviously I know I've spoken to you guys, I was saying, like, you know, that attitude, the way she was talking to people, like, it was just a bit off-putting. So I think once we started to see her like become a bit more free, a bit more opener, it felt more real and it felt more her. So I was able to connect with her that little bit more. Obviously I did piss myself off a little bit with the theories and the guessing them and stuff, but that is an entirely me thing. I wouldn't say it's anything to do with the author and the book. I would say that is a me thing. And then the ending felt a little anticlimactic to me. It definitely felt a bit anticlimactic, and I don't, like, I'm thinking back on the book as I'm talking to you guys now and as the rest of the sprints and stuff, and when I think about it, a lot of our tension and everything obviously really built up in the first half of the book, and I very much feel like from the second half things kind of, I think I said to you guys tonight, things kind of just slowed down a little bit and they're a little bit more tamer, a little bit more chilled. Like, I kind of felt a bit like just almost stalemate, I guess, in a little way. Not exactly, but just like a little bit. And I'd really feel like that kind of continued through for the rest of that second half of the book. It felt a little bit like we've had all this tension and stuff kind of at the beginning of the book, and now we're a little bit more on the kind of just going with the flow kind of side. This could be me. I will wait and see for Moore's opinions when she's read the book, but to me that's kind of how that felt. So I don't know, it just didn't feel like I had this big at the end, if that makes sense. I do still really want to check out Shadowface 1979 because I think it's gonna be really interesting, so I do really want to check that one out. like I said, I enjoyed the book anyway, and I enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed the characters. I did. Those are just some of the more, they're just the bits that have affected the rating for me a little bit, and why it's a 4.25 and not a higher rating. It's just those little bits and stuff. But a lot of them are things that are kind of just me, which I know sounds bad to say why I'm taking the rating down, but obviously it's my experience of reading the book, it's how I felt reading the book, and these things have affected it in that way. So yeah, that is where I'm at with Shadowface. I do need to do the review stuff, so I am gonna sit and do I've written it in my journal. I did do that once I finished it, so I just need to type it all up. Socials, Amazon, Goodreads, all of that. Do that after I've tidied up the room a little bit. But we do now have 14 hours and 43 minutes and 46 seconds left. And I did start Nocturne by Karina. I'm only at page 58, 13%, and partway through a chapter. And so far we're just introduced to the world. We've got a little bit of backstory on the true crime event that happened, called the Black Delilah murder investigation that happened back in 1946, was it? I want to say 1946. Let me check it actually before, but I'm pretty sure it was. Which I enjoyed. She did it with 1947, sorry, January 15th, 1947. She did it with Death Valley too. She put like the historical context behind what influenced that book, which is really nice. You get the real life kind of facts and information before you experience the story and her kind of version of events, I guess. But yeah, so Black Delilah murder, historical context. Let me read it to you guys. On January 15th, 1947, the brutally mutilated body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short was discovered in a vacant lot in Aimont Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. I don't know how to say that. A local woman walking with her young daughter found the horrific scene. Short's body had been severed at the waist, completely drained of blood, and posed in a grotesque display. Her face had been slashed from the corners of her mouth to her ears, creating a ghastly Glasgow smile. The case quickly captured public attention and was sensationalized by the media, who dubbed the victim the Black Delilah due to her reported penchant for wearing black clothing, a riff on the popular 1946 film The Blue Delilah. Short was an aspiring actress who'd moved to Los Angeles seeking fame, only to find herself on the fringes of Hollywood, moving between hotels and relying on the kindness of friends and acquaintances, and perhaps a few foes as well. Los Angeles Police Department conducted one of the largest investigations in its history, interviewing hundreds of suspects and following countless leads. Despite their efforts, the case remains officially unsolved to this day. The gruesome nature of the crime, combined with the victim's youth and beauty, transformed the Black Delilah murder into one of America's most notorious unsolved homicides and a defining example of Hollywood noir. In the decades since, the case has inspired countless books, including this one, films, and theories about the killer's identity. Various suspects have been proposed, from doctors with surgical skills to organized crime figures to Hollywood elites and serial killers, thanks to numerous other unsolved murders of young women in the surrounding years, and yes, even vampires. The mystery continues to fascinate true crime enthusiasts and has become an enduring part of Los Angeles folklore, representing the dark underbelly beneath the city's glamorous facade. There we go. So that's what has inspired this book. And the female character, like here right at the beginning, we have this Elizabeth Short's murder. Yeah, so our character, who is based on the actual Elizabeth Short, is named Elizabeth Short. She is murdered literally in the prologue. I'm not spoiling anything. This is the story. This is what happens then. She is murdered. She is found in that exact way. And we are now exploring these characters. It's dual POV. So we have Lena, who is Elizabeth's best friend and who worked with her at this. I say worked with her, I guess in a little bit of a way, kind of worked with her. And then Callahan, who is kind of like a PI, private investigator, who's at the moment, there's something wrong with him. We're trying to figure out what it is that's wrong with him. He's not quite right. He's having these lapses in time frames, like of no lost time frames, like lost times when he's 1 minute he's somewhere and then a few hours later he's somewhere else and he has no recollection of what's happened in that time. So we're kind of learning that that's going on, and you know, theories are running in my head. Lena, we have had a bit of an exploration into her. Not too much. We have had, again guys, I'm literally in chapter, what is it? What chapter am I in? chapter 5, so this isn't spoilers when I'm saying this, like we're not far into it at all, we're literally getting this straight away. Lena is a vampire. We're learning that, you know, she's using her position as a singer in this club to, in some ways, hide in plain sight, I guess you could say. She's not in some ways, she's hiding in plain sight. She is dating with this like gang member, lord, leader, whatever you want to kind of call him, really. Gangster. He's a gangster. We'll go with that, he's a gangster. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment, and we're now just kind of gonna have the point where they're like link. Lena is also being stalked. We're seeing her being stalked, and you know, we can assume that it is the same person that killed Betty. As it stands, that's just an assumption that I can make based on it, and so yeah, none of that should be spoilers. Like I said, I'm only 58 pages in, so we are not in any of the nitty-gritty details at all. But yeah, that's kind of where, like I said, I'm about to have them interact and meet for the first time. So yeah, things are about to get interesting. So like I said, I have 14 hours left on this video. This 24-hour Readathon. That's what I have. 14 hours and 43 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tidy up, get myself sorted, do the review stuff for Shadowface, get that all done and dusted, and then I'm just going to settle and read Nocturne until whatever time tonight. Might not probably update you guys tonight because it is currently 20 to 10, so by the time I've done everything else it's gonna be pretty late. So yeah, I probably won't update you guys again tonight, but I will in the morning when I catch in with you guys with whatever's left, and then hopefully we will smash out whatever's left of the readathon tomorrow. Obviously I'm at my grandparents tomorrow, so you guys won't see me for whatever time I read there, whether it be finishing off the challenge or reading a fair chunk of whatever time's left. So you guys, yeah, you won't see me much tomorrow. It'll probably be a case of when I come home I'll probably round out the video, but it is what it is. I would have been finished if I didn't have to crash out earlier this morning, and if it didn't take me as long to get things I needed to get done today, like the little bits this morning and then before sprints and stuff. Otherwise I probably would have been finishing early tomorrow morning. But anyway, it's fine, it's all good, it is what it is. But yeah, I am going to head off, get all these things done and dusted, and I will come in and check with you guys in the morning. Morning. My phone's on charge, so bear with me while I say we have 13 hours, 1 minute and 59 seconds left. I did not read much last night, and a lot of time went down last night because it took me forever to get to page 99, chapter 9 in Nocturne, because I kept drifting off. So yeah, so I don't think I've actually read that much more since we last spoke. I think I was probably at page 50 something, I think last night, 58 or something like that. So I've not read too much further, so we're still kind of in the same kind of development area. We're still kind of having the characters interact. Oh yeah, because I think they were just about to start interacting, weren't they, when we spoke? So we had that like interaction between them, and you can already feel the vibes there. There's already vibes there between them. You can already see that connection building, like there's little things that are happening, and yeah, it's definitely very interesting to watch this play out and watch this build and watch their thought process during this, and I'm eager to see it play out some more. So obviously I will be reading Nocturne at my grandparents today, and the majority of my reading will be done there for the day. Like I said, I have 13 hours left. It's coming up to 10 o'clock. I haven't done any reading yet this morning. I will probably try and get at least half hour in before we go. Possibly, we'll wait and see. I normally say that and then they end up dragging me out the house as soon as I've said it, so don't hold me to that one. But yeah, that is the plan, is to do all of that, and then yeah, read there, come back, and then try and smash out the last lot of it if I can. I did not get nearly as much read as I would have liked, but it's okay. To be fair, Shadowface was like a 400 page plus book, so, and this is near on 400, but it's all good. We'll see. We never know. I may finish Nocturne and then start the next one, but yeah, that is where we're at as it stands. That's all I've got to say. So I will update you guys when I'm back with what's happening, what's going on, where I'm at with the book, if I'm still in that one, or if I've moved along to the next. I shall let you know. But yes, that's it for now. Don't have anything else to say to you guys, so I'm going to see you later. surprise, surprise, guess who is nowhere near done with this readathon? We have 11 hours and 19 minutes and 12 seconds left. It's 20 to 8. This is meant to be tomorrow's video. Yes, I didn't get as much read earlier as I wanted. I did read for about 20 minutes before we went out, but at my grandparents I didn't read as much because me and my grandma ended up downstairs a lot longer than we normally do. So I didn't get as much chance to read. I'm on my page 152, chapter 13. I don't even know what I was on earlier. I think it was on like 98. So maybe on 98. Might have been on 98, so I have read a fair. Probably a little bit then. The tension is building. The tension is building. These little things are happening. There's more. The mystery side of it is now starting to draw Lena into it. She's starting to be drawn in. She's starting to experience some things herself. The stalker is, well, what we can assume it's the stalker, is making themselves known a little bit. Like they're making the presence aware. And we're seeing little bit connections. There's another cold case has shown up, kind of roughly along the same lines as what happened to Black Delilah, but we're kind of just creeping into the mystery a little bit. We're creeping in there, but you can feel the tension is like building and building and building, and Callahan's still experiencing these blackouts, still experiencing these lapses in time. We have finally have them connecting more and interacting more, and I read a nice little moment in there, you know, as you do. And we've had little cameos from Abe and Val too, and I'm like, I was eating that up. I was eating those cameos up. Like, Val 2 is just so good. So good. I loved it. But yeah, I'm in a chokehold with this book right now, and I think we're gonna start having some more intense moments now. I think now we've had that nice little moment between our two main characters, I think some more intense things are about to start happening and about to start coming, and yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I look very pale as well. I'm like looking and thinking I look very pale. I have just got out of the bath, my wet hair. I've just had a bath, so what I'm gonna do, finish sorting myself out after this bath, because I just got dressed and flip the camera on, as you do, and then I'm gonna get cozy and we're gonna get reading this one, and we're gonna smash out these last 11 hours and 90 minutes. So from now, which is it's now 8:15, this should take me to just gone 7 o'clock. Obviously by the time I get myself sorted and stuff, it's probably gonna be nearer to 8 o'clock. So if I can read this 11 hours and 19 minutes straight, I should finish it by about 7:30 tomorrow morning. Possibly. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna try. We'll see. I should in theory. I'm feeling a bit awake right now, so we'll see how this is gonna go. But yes, this is the plan of action. My plan of action didn't go well from the start of this video, but I really need to start learning to never say that I have a plan of action, even though I did just give you my plan of action, because something always fucks up. Always. So I really need to learn to stop saying that. But what you do? What you do? Anywho, yes. I'm gonna finish getting myself together, sort myself out. I have about 146 pages left, so I should be able to smash this out, get that finished. Depending on the time when I finish it, I'll probably give you guys an update. Hopefully I might give you guys an update before I do finish it again as well. So do that. So sort myself out, read, hopefully give you guys an update before I finish it, finish reading it, give you guys another update, and then depending on the time I probably will start the next one. And I will do my little review bits as well once I finish, so I don't forget what I need to say. As you do. As you do. Anywho, stop your big rubbing, get myself sorted so that when it hits 8 I can get myself going. So yeah, I'm fucking loving it. Fucking loving it. I'm eating it up, and we're gonna keep going. So I'm literally just getting myself ready now to settle in properly into bed. I have got 9 hours and 29 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. This is telling me 7:50 because obviously it's now a bit late, because obviously getting myself sorted for the night. I'm on page 241, so I have about 157 pages to go. 60%, chapter 21. And things are tensing up, things are getting interesting. Callahan has been made aware of a situation and he is having to come to terms with it and acknowledge it and stuff. So he's in a bit of a battle right now, and we're now just getting to a point which I think is going to be quite pinnacle into the story. And yeah, things are about to tense up big time. Like, we're about to have a big kabam here at the end. Like, it is going to be insane. I can feel it. It's gonna be so good, so good. I'm so happy for it, but I can't, there's not much else I can say without giving any spoilers, and also I don't want to do it. So this is your sign that you must pick this book up, because oh my god, I'm literally just eating it up right now. Like, eating it up. It is 10:22 and I'm literally about to devour the last lot of this book. According to my Kindle, I have 3 hours and 6 minutes left in this book, which is definitely not right. I've obviously stopped at points, and I know I have left the book open at points, so it's not actually calibrated to the correct speed that I'm reading it. But yeah, I am loving this so much. So good, so good. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, it's coming up to 25 past 10. I'm gonna get myself cozy. I've got some biscuits, so I'm gonna open that up. So I've got little snacky snacks. I've got my energy drink. I've got some Dr. Pepper. I've got my electrolytes, my water, because your girl needs to get hydrated. And we're gonna finish this book off. It is very likely gonna be a fact that I might not be able to update you guys tonight. I'm gonna try to. Depends how quickly I can get through it. Try and update you guys tonight, and then we'll move into our next one. And I think I know which one I'm going to pick, only because it's a fairly short arc, so it's one that I can guarantee getting in and getting read. So yeah, that is the plan of action. That's what I'm hoping to do. So I'm gonna and get reading. Good morning, guys. So I fell asleep last night. I think I probably had about 4 hours left roughly of the 24-hour readathon, but I don't know. I did finish Nocturne, gave it 4.75. I fucking loved that book. It was so good. The story was so interesting. It was intriguing. It had you hooked from the get-go. The characters are interesting, they work so well together, and like, they have this instant connection, but like, you watch it build and grow more throughout the book, and it becomes so strong by the end. And like, all the cameos as well. Okay, we need to mention the cameos, because oh my god, I was here for all those cameos. Because like, yes, if you love Karina and you've loved her vampire work, you are going to love this book. Okay, you are gonna love this fucking book. It is so good. I have flown through it, like flew through that book, and yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. You need to read it. I'm not gonna say anything else. You need to pick up Nocturne. It is out. You can go grab it. So this is your sign to go do so. Okay, just let you know. I did then start Deeply Examined by Lexi Davis. It'll be on the screen. I made it to 13%, page 41, and then that is where I drifted off and I passed out. So I don't have too much to say on that one. It's very fast paced. It's very on the go constantly. These were all released. These, I believe, are a bunch of short stories put together. I think she'd written them all as novellas, and then she's made an omnibus but I don't think I said the word right, but we'll go with it. So yeah, that's kind of what that book is. It is like technically already out in short story form, novella form, but yeah, that's that one. So I don't have too much to say. We've been introduced to characters, we kind of have an idea on them and how they kind of know each other and roughly, so that's all I can tell you on that one so far. But yeah, like I said, I think I fell asleep with about 4 hours left, but I'm gonna call it a failure on this 24-hour readathon. I'm gonna stop it there because one, I have TikTok business live today, so that is going to take up the majority of my day anyway. 2, I am starting to film a different video today. 3, I want to get this video up for today. This is going to be up a lot later than planned, but it is what it is. But yeah, I am going to call this a dud. This is a failure of a 24-hour readathon, but that is okay. Things just did not quite go how I wanted them to this week. They've been a bit stressful, so that is absolutely fine. I still managed to get 2 arcs down, which is good. We finished Shadowface, which was a 4.25. We finished Nocturne, which was a 4.75, and then obviously we've started Deeply Examined, which is like 282. So realistically, if I did continue, I probably would get this one finished too. But yeah, that is where I'm gonna leave it. If you did like this, I will happily do another one because I still have a lot of arcs coming in, so I'm more than happy to do another one of these. So I did enjoy doing it. I know if I do it around a time that's a little bit less stressful, a little bit, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. And I'm gonna go get my day started, get my day going, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm so tired, can you tell I've just woke up? So don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good